Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 4th of December. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. Now, let's start. According to recently released UNEP Emission Gap Report, the global temperature will rise by how many degrees till 2100? Right answer is 3.2 degrees Celsius. So recently, UNEP released Emission Gap Report, and as per this Emission Gap Report, the Earth's average temperature may rise by 3.2 degrees Celsius by 2100. Now, it should be kept in mind that this report was released prior to COP25. COP25 stands for Conference of Parties, and this year, this Conference of Parties is being hosted by Spain in Madrid. Previously, it was supposed to be in Chile. However, due to civil unrest in the country, the Chile government decided not to host it. So as per Emission Gap Report, top 4 emitters of greenhouse gas are China, USA, EU and India. Now it should be kept in mind, in case of India, per capita emission is very low as compared to top 3 countries. Per capita emission means total emission by the nation divided by population of that country. So as per this report, India's per capita emission is one of the lowest within G20 countries. Surya Kiran is a joint military exercise between India and which country? Right answer is Nepal. So Surya Kiran is joint military exercise between India and Nepal. If we talk about Nepal, recently Nepal and Zimbabwe were readmitted as ICC members. ICC stands for International Cricket Council. The headquarters of ICC is in Dubai, and present ICC chairman is Mr. Shashank Manohar. Recently, Dubai was in news as world's first camel hospital was started in Dubai. Now, coming back to Nepal, Nepal was also in news as recently on the occasion of 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Nepal issued coins. So, Nepal issued coins of 3 denominations, that is of 2500, 1500 and 100 Nepali rupees. In Nepal, India's ambassador is Mr. Manjeev Singh Puri, and Nepalese ambassador to India is Mr. Nilambar Acharya, who won 55th Gyanpith Award. Right answer is Akitam. So eminent Malayalam poet Akitam has been selected for 55th Gyanpith Award 2019. Now if we talk about Gyanpith Award, this award was instituted in 1961 and it is India's highest literary honor. And this award is given for the work in one of 22 languages mentioned in 8th schedule of Indian Constitution. The first winner of Gyanpith Award was G.S. Kurup, and for 55th Gyanpith Award, Malayalam poet Akitam has been selected. The 54th Gyanpith Award was given to Amitav Ghosh for his outstanding contribution to enrichment of Indian literature in English, who has been appointed as first chairman of Steering Committee panel on Code for Responsible Lending in Microcredit. So recently, first chairman of Steering Committee panel on Code for Responsible Lending in Microcredit was appointed, and H.R. Khan, the former Deputy Governor of RBI, is the first chairman. If we talk about few other committees which were in news recently, Mihir Shah Committee was in news. It was formed by the government to analyze and draft new water reforms. Apart from that, recently, Union Sports Ministry constituted a 13-member committee to review draft National Sports Code, and this committee will be headed by former Supreme Court Justice Mr. Mukundakam Sharma. Apart from that, recently, K. Vijay Raghavan committee was also in news. Answer in comment box, what was the objective of this committee? The 6th Dornier aircraft squadron of Indian Navy was recently commissioned in which state or union territory? Right answer is Gujarat. So Indian Navy has commissioned its 6th Dornier aircraft squadron in Gujarat in Porbandar town. Now this will give boost to coastal security in the western side of India. If we talk about Gujarat, recently Gujarat was in news as it banned no entry board in front of kitchens in the restaurants. Apart from that, Gujarat was also in news as recently Gujarat government has given approval for a CNG terminal facility at Bhavnagar port, and this would be the world's first CNG port terminal. Gujarat was also in news as recently the Gujarat government decided to ban sale of junk foods near school areas. Which one is the maximum fine that can be imposed by the government for the misuse of National Emblem? Right answer is 5 lakh rupee. So Government of India has proposed increasing the fine for illegal and improper use of national emblems for commercial gains. The government suggested that the fine should be rupee 5 lakh for repeated offenders. It should be kept in mind that the Emblems and Names Act of 1950 of India prohibits the misuse of national flag, which online trucking platform has partnered with IDFC Bank and Yes Bank to provide FASTags. Right answer is Black Buck. So recently, Black Buck, the online trucking platform, has partnered with IDFC Bank and Yes Bank to provide FASTags to truck owners free of cost. Now, if we talk about FASTags, FASTag is a device that uses RFID. RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification Technology for making toll payments directly from the account linked to it. And this FASTag is connected to the windscreen of vehicle, and therefore at toll the vehicles won't need to stop and the money will be deducted directly through RFID. So this will reduce the wait time at toll plazas. Next question is, the police of which Indian city has recently received Scotch Award for clean stations? Right answer is Chennai. So recently, Greater Chennai Police has received the Union Government's Scotch Award under the Swachh Police Station category for cleanness. Which cricket player has recently become the fastest to reach 7,000 test runs? Right answer is Steve Smith. So Mr. Smith from Australia became the fastest man to score 7,000 test runs. If we talk about few other events related to cricket, recently former Australian cricket umpire Simon Toffel released his book Finding the Gaps. Apart from that, recently India played its first day-night test match in Eden Garden in Kolkata, and it was played against Bangladesh. So it was India's first ever day-night test match. Now, if we talk about Bangladesh, recently Bangladesh was in news as Floating School Project of Bangladesh won Aga Khan Architecture Award, and the name of the school project was Arcadia Education Project. The Small Industries and Export Corporation of which state has recently launched a web-based geographic information system? Right answer is Punjab. So the Punjab Small Industries and Export Corporation has launched a web-based geographic information system, and the system will promote ease of doing business in the state of Punjab. Now, if we talk about Punjab, Punjab was in news as it is the host of World Kabaddi Cup. Punjab was also in news as recently Punjab Cabinet passed unanimous resolution to institute Guru Nanak Dev Ji Award. Punjab was also in news because of Kartarpur Corridor. Now answer in comment box, Kartarpur Corridor connected which 2 points between India and Pakistan? Punjab was also in news because of Ghar Ghar Rozgar initiative. Actually recently, Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh launched first of its kind job helpline for job seekers, and this job helpline was the part of Ghar Ghar program. Next question is, 18th World Wind Energy Conference and Exhibition was organized in which country? Right answer is Brazil. So the World Wind Energy Association organized 18th World Wind Energy Conference and Exhibition in Brazil, and this conference focused on opportunities offered by renewable energy. Now Brazil was also in news as it was the host of this year BRICS Summit. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Brazil was also in news as Brazilian President Mr. Jair Bolsonaro is going to be the chief guest of 2020 Republic Day ceremony. Brazil was also in news as recently Brazil defeated Mexico to win 18th FIFA Under-17 World Cup trophy, and this tournament held in Brazil itself. Which web portal has been introduced in India to register online complaints related to sexual harassment? Right answer is CBooks. So recently, Government of India has introduced an online complaint management system named CBooks. CBooks stands for Sexual Harassment Electronic Books, and the objective of this initiative is to provide a platform where online complaints related to sexual harassment can be registered. And this is an initiative of Ministry of Women and Child Development, and present Minister is Ms. Smriti Irani. Recently, she was in news as she inaugurated Bharatiya Poshan Krishi Course, and the objective of this initiative is to tackle malnutrition. Ms. Smriti Irani was also in news as recently she inaugurated India's largest charkha made up of plastic waste, and this charkha was inaugurated in Noida. Noida is in Uttar Pradesh. Which country has been recently elected as member of World Heritage Committee? Right answer is Thailand. So recently, Thailand has been elected as a member of World Heritage Committee, and it was selected member during the recent session of General Assembly of World Heritage Convention, and this convention held in Paris in France. Now, if we talk about heritage, recently World Heritage Week was celebrated by UNESCO between 19th of November to 25th of November. If we talk about India, we have 38 heritage sites in our country, out of which 30 are cultural, 7 are natural, and 1 is mixed site. Answer in comment box which one is mixed site. So Thailand has been recently elected as a member of World Heritage Committee, and this is 4th time that Thailand has been elected as member of this committee, and the term of Thailand would end in 2023. Which famous personality has topped the real-time billionaires list of Forbes 2019? Right answer is Mr. Jeff Bezos. So Amazon founder and CEO Mr. Jeff Bezos topped the real-time billionaires list of Forbes 2019. His net worth is $113 billion. Mr. Bill Gates is on second position. His net worth is $107 billion. And Mr. Mukesh Ambani was ranked 9th richest personality globally. His net worth is $60 billion. He is the chairperson of Reliance Industries Limited, and recently Reliance became the first Indian firm to hit rupee 10 lakh crore market valuation. Mr. Jeff Bezos is the founder and CEO of Amazon, and recently Amazon launched Project Zero. Answer in comment box what is the objective of this project. The 10th edition of Joint Millitary Training program between India and Singapore is being conducted at Kalaikunda Air Force Station. This place is in which state of India? Right answer is West Bengal. So Singapore's Air Force has deployed F-16 aircraft to train alongside Indian Air Force Sukhoi, and this joint military training is going on at Kalaikunda Air Force Station in West Bengal. If we talk about Singapore, recently Singapore was in news as it became the first country in the world to ban advertisements of unhealthy drinks. Singapore was also in news as recently world's first blockchain-based carbon trading exchange was started in Singapore. Singapore was also in news as recently the first trilateral naval exercise between India, Singapore and Thailand held in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Answer in comment box, is Singapore a part of ASEAN? Which council will establish Aerospace and Defense Industry Group to boost bilateral cooperation? Right answer is UK-India Business Council. So UK-India Business Council will establish Aerospace and Defense Industry Group to boost bilateral cooperation between India and UK in these areas. Now, if we talk about UK, recently UK was in news as it decided to issue coin in the honor of Gandhiji to mark 150th birth anniversary of Gandhiji. UK was also in news as recently UK Museum named a beetle after climate activist Greta Thunberg. Answer in comment box, C is from which country? The Indian government has made hallmarking compulsory for which type of jewellery? Right answer is gold. So the hallmarking of gold jewellery will be mandatory from January 15, 2020. And the time period of 1 year will be given for the implementation of this hallmarking. Now, if we talk about hallmark, a hallmark product reflects the authentic product. So hallmarked jewellery is a quality product and the customer would be assured about the authenticity of jewellery, and that's why the government made hallmarking of gold jewellery mandatory. The President of Suriname has been recently convicted of a murder for the execution of 15 opponents in 1982 following a coup to seize power. Now the question is, who is the President of Suriname? Right answer is Desi Bouterse. So a court in Suriname convicted President of Suriname, Mr. Desi Bouterse, for the execution of 15 opponents in 1982. Now, if we talk about Suriname, it is South American country and it shares border boundary with Atlantic Ocean. So this is Suriname, this is Brazil. Which institute has recently organized International Conference on Nanoscience? Right answer is VIT. So Vellore Institute of Technology organized International Conference on Nanoscience. World AIDS Day is observed all over the world on which date? Right answer is 1st of December. So World AIDS Day is observed every year on 1st of December. If we talk about AIDS, it is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome and it is a disease that is caused due to the infection of HIV. HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus and this HIV causes damage to immune system. Who has become the first financial service player to go to NCLT for a possible debt resolution? Right answer is DHFL, that is Diwan Housing Finance Corporation Limited. So RBI has referred DHFL to NCLT for insolvency proceedings for a possible debt resolution. Now, if we talk about NCLT, it is National Company Law Tribunal. Actually, as per IBC, that is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, we have two kind of tribunals. One is NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal. Another one is DRT, that is Debt Recovery Tribunal. Both these tribunals are related to debt recovery. NCLT deals with the matters related to companies and DRT deals with the matters related to individuals. So both these tribunals look into the matters of debt recovery. India is to set up how many high-tech parks in Bangladesh? Right answer is 12. So India will set up 12 high-tech parks in Bangladesh. If we talk about Bangladesh, the present Prime Minister of Bangladesh is Ms. Sheikh Hasina, the capital of Bangladesh is Dhaka, and currency is Taka. In Bangladesh, India's High Commissioner is Ms. Riva Ganguly Das, and recently Mr. Muhammad Imran was appointed as the new High Commissioner of Bangladesh to India. Bangladesh was also in news because of Bhasan Char Island. Now answer in comment box, it is situated on the mouth of which river? So these were the most important questions of today's quiz. Thank you, and that's all for the day.